shoot your eye out! You'll shoot your eye out! You'll shoot your eye out!
Greetings YouTube and welcome to The Lounge. I'm taking advantage of these days off for the holidays by catching up on Walking Dead Season 6, so I can then check out the latest season, which leads up to Rick's crew facing their new baddie, Negan. As an aside, I'm behind by a whole season when it comes to The Walking Dead because, as my TV viewing goes, that fucking entertainment swell is just that, entertainment. If I could figure out the philosophical theme of a show within the first episode, unlike my favorite current show, Westworld, then I'll just wait and catch it on Netflix. I don't watch things I hate, but I will prioritize on harmless entertainment, and that's what Walking Dead is to me. So as I'm watching the show, and I think back on the videos I've seen on YouTube about preppers, survivalism, and speculative discussion on post-apocalyptic conditions, I find it interesting that these videos always seem to have a right-leaning bent, or they are led by former pigs or military guys. As a radical libertarian socialist, I can tell you I do believe in self-defense on a larger scale when it comes to the state. So there is a thing such as radicals not being gun-shy. But unlike our reactionary enemies, I don't see human survivalism based on the binary thinking that we have to be like the Negans or the governors of the Walking Dead world in order to live. If human history was based solely on that, we would not be alive today. While our society is indeed violent, and some can argue that peace, quote unquote, law and order are based on someone else's triumphant domination over a given society, we have yet to try building a society on consensus, mutual aid, and real democracy. So the way I see it, Nietzschean Negan's society that he wishes to mold to his will is really not that different from the current one we are living in, or what most right libertarians want. And the only thing that's a major factor from keeping that kind of society from being real is the current authoritarian government and laws that we are living under. But what if by chance, or even by trial and error, a group of survivors were able to settle and find a way to defend themselves, but seizes the opportunity to not only just survive, but to rebuild humanity, to be opposite of both the former world that existed and the world that Negan wants? I believe it can happen if you consider that in the past, there have been successful anarchist or anti-authoritarian societies that actually worked. The links are in the low bar. Even pre-colonial Africa, noted African anarchist Sam Ba, in his book African Anarchism, The History of a Movement, he refers to the societies of the Shona, the Mano, and the Kusasi throughout the various regions of Africa as having anti-authoritarian traditions but structured on mutualism and consensus. In Walking Dead's world, any idiot can shoot a gun. So it should go without saying that for an anti-authoritarian syndicalist society to thrive, it will need to know how to defend itself against what is now becoming painfully obvious other live human beings, since they pose a bigger threat than a bunch of lumbering zombies.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid. Ho, ho, ho.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid. Ho, ho, ho.
It's because you got no guts.
Another annoying element to the show's writing, besides the Nietzschean fetishizing, you have this utter disdain for smart people who have skill sets in medicine, farming, architecture, and engineering. These people are always getting arrows in the eye or bitten due to their sensitive and humanitarian bents. It is not shocking to me to see the fans of the show also share the same disdain for such people, and they are usually cheering when the smarties die, but will always cheer on the stolid, crass, dismissive killbots who lead the way like Rick or Carol. By the way, From hearing stuff that others are already seeing in season 7 of Walking Dead, I'm glad Rick is getting the bloody nose that I think he's been deserving. His and Carol's tough guy posturing and cold stoic attitudes to justify surviving is a tired trope. Of course, we all know he will come out on top, and I will be interested in seeing how and when that happens when Netflix puts the current season on next year. Anyway, in the face of a societal shutdown and post-apocalyptic situation, I do believe that humans, sick of brutality and the current ideals of leadership and societal structure, there could be a chance we could want to strive for something better than just being survivors. So, as we close out this year, I wish struggle, revolutionary growth, peace, and love, and for our enemies of humanity to die choking on a bag of dicks.
You'll shoot your eye up! You'll shoot your eye up! You'll shoot your eye up! You'll shoot your eye up!
You'll shoot your eye out, kid. Ho, ho, ho.
Drive home safely from the lounge.